video, but I feel like this is important to talk about, okay? So, the U.S. Capitol was put on lockdown Thursday as a man in a truck told police he had a pipe bomb. Now, this person is apparently live streaming himself. Um, Now, apparently, he is making anti government rants telling Joe Biden the South is coming for you. Now, the picture I have of the man appears to be a white male. Um, now, out of the pictures that I have seen, it's unclear if he actually has a bomb, whether he has a detonator or not. So, the pictures I've seen, it's really hard to tell what he actually has, whether it actually is a pipe bomb, whether he actually has a detonator or not in his hand. You know, Again, so I know the Capitol itself has been locked down. A lot of people are already out of the Capitol, whether they were evacuated out or whether they are out of town for August recess. So not many people were in there to start with, but um, again, some of the pictures I do see, he does have a button of some sort. And honestly, it looks like a kind of like the old games, where you had the joystick in the middle. That's almost what it looks like, except he has a button on it instead of a joystick. It's just a button. And it looks like it's connected to something almost. I'm not sure. Now, um, negotiators are on scene. They do have snipers in the area. DC Metropolitan Police have responded. FBI has responded. ATF has responded. So obviously everybody is there. Now, again, who knows whether this is actually a real bomb or not. Um, Nobody knows if this is even a real threat. Now, supposedly, what had happened was they responded there to a suspicious vehicle, and the truck had no license plates. The police that were on the scene, due to the suspicious vehicle, went over the police radio and said that they had saw what they thought was a pipe bomb. So, again, this man is apparently live streaming. So, and some of his live stream, at some point, he said, now this has not been confirmed by police, but, he is apparently talking on live stream. So, he goes on to say, which has not been confirmed by police, like I said, the man says, I love this land. We got a few options here, Joe. You shoot me, 2.5 blocks are going with me, and then you're talking about a revolution. The revolution is on. And like I said, the man is seeing a large barrel just below what appears to be the button of the pipe bomb. Alright, so he goes on to say, describing the device to the camera, the man says, I know you're watching me. These wires on the side, out this side right here, these run down to these wires. This is Tyranite. I'm not sure if I'm even saying that right. I believe it's Tyranite. I'm sure that they know what it is. Just come out and talk to me, Joe. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what Tyranite is, it's a binary explosive used for firearms practice. Now, staff at the Madison and Jefferson office building were initially told to shelter in place, but later advised to evacuate toward the 2nd Street side of the building away from 1st Street, where the truck is parked. Other offices have been evacuated, such as the Cannon House office building and Supreme Court building. And like I said earlier, Congress is on break this week, and staff are seen common walking out of the area in direction of authorities. Alright, so another thing, a lot of people have been saying that they've seen debris on the street. It's not debris. It's actually dollar bills. Why he tossed those out, I'm not sure. I don't know why he was tossing dollar bills out the window. And it's a substantial amount of, if they're all dollar bills, it's a substantial amount of dollar bills. It's probably $20, $30 worth of dollar bills that I can see just in this picture alone. So why he's tossing out dollar bills, I have no idea. Now, again, I don't know much more information than what y'all have really seen. But I do want to talk about the device. Now, from the picture I've seen, I don't see no wires. He keeps talking about in his live stream, apparently, about wires coming out. In the picture that I see, I don't see any wires. I just see him with his finger next to the button, and again, it looks like a barrel is under it, under the button, or is supporting the button. But again, I don't. Again, this threat, who knows whether this man is serious or not. Now in the picture I've seen, he does look like he is out there, to say the least. You know, whether this man is actually on drugs or whatever the case may be, but he does look out there. Now, like I said, I don't know why he's throwing multiple dollar bills out there. Like that's $30 probably that he just threw out there in $1 bills. So I don't know why he has that. Now, this truck has been out there since 9:15 a.m. All right, it is 1:33 p.m. now. So a lot of people are asking, why don't police just use snipers and blow him or try and shoot him, or why don't they just go in and bomb rush him? Okay, there's a lot of problems with that. If you do take the chance of a sniper shooting him, all right, this man already said that, if you shoot me, half the 2 city blocks is gonna be gone. All right, so if you make that kind of a threat, at some point you have to wonder, okay, well, is this man connected to explosives? For all we know, he might have explosives strapped to him. And if you shoot, okay, well, then not only is he dead, but he's going to blow up. His truck's going to blow up. And who knows how strong these explosives are? Who knows what kind of background this man has? He got a military, police background. Who knows what kind of background he has? All right. So that's a problem with the sniping. And the same thing with the police just trying to rush in there. If they try to rush in there, alright, if he detonates the bomb, alright, not only is he gonna die, multiple police officers there are gonna get wounded, multiple police officers will die, and you're still gonna have the city block, 2 city blocks or more destroyed, depending on what this man's background is and what he knows about bomb making, alright? Now, he is actually hey Lee, how you doing? Now, as far as I know, he has not made any negotiations. Like I said, he does want Joe Biden to come out and talk to him, which we all know. Um, I'm like 99% sure will not happen. Now, he might do. I don't know. He might send a message. Joe Biden might send a message to him. He might try to talk to him. But Joe Biden himself is not going to go out there and actually. Hey, C. Hi. I haven't heard about the 4 other trucks rigged, but that would make more sense. Since he's talking about several city blocks being destroyed. Now, again, he hasn't really made any threats other than threatening to blow up 2 city blocks if police try to intervene. Again, the only negotiation or the only request that he's made is to talk to Joe Biden and have Joe Biden come out and talk to him. Now, supposedly he is communicating with police negotiators. Now, he has been seen writing notes on a whiteboard. I don't know what those notes are. Let me see if I can go down here a little bit and see if anybody knows what kind of notes he's written. Okay, so apparently in his live stream he put on Facebook, the man says, I told my wife I'd be home by Sunday and I'm looking for all my other patriots to come out and help me because I got it standing, I got the foundation built, people, I'm here. Yeah, like I said, this guy in his picture, he looks to be out there. And just the way he's talking, he seems to be out there. Alright, so he goes on to say, they know I'm here and I've been told them to clear the blocks. Okay, so he's told the police to clear their blocks. Okay, well here's the reason right here. Here's the reason. Alright, here's the reason supposedly he's mad. Now we're getting into why he might be mad. Now, Capitol Police came out and said that they don't know why. Alright, so this is just what I've gotten information. This is just my information. Alright. Now, he says they cut off healthcare. I can't get the damn shots for my back no more. But yeah, they'll give them the superstar athletes. They'll give it all to them. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, police said hold on, Jason. I'll get right back to your comment here in a minute. Law enforcement officials said investigators were at the scene and working to determine whether the device was an operable explosives. Officials said they were not authorized to publicly discuss the matter. Alright, so. Alright. Staging area set up for reporters at Constitutional on 1st Street. Alright, so. With that being said, looks like he's just mad because of healthcare concerns, possibly. Now, again, I don't know what kind of background this man has. I don't know whether he actually has explosive backgrounds or not. Nobody has any information on his background. But, again, he's telling police to evacuate city blocks. So, I don't know. Just from what I've read, I don't think that the man, I don't think the man necessarily wants to hurt people. I just think that the man maybe is having financial difficulties, and he's struggling financially, and maybe he has health conditions, or him and his wife have health conditions. So with that being said, I don't think that the man necessarily wants to hurt anybody. Again, I don't know that for sure. That is just what I am saying. But I don't think the man wants to hurt people. I really don't. I just think that he is having health problems, or his wife and him are both having health problems. Again, I don't know. In the picture, the man does look out there, but that could just be because of health problems. I don't know. Alright, I'm not a police officer. I don't know. All I can do is go by the information that I have. Alright, Jason. You said Fox News is running a thing on Afghanistan, has alert on their screen on the bottom right. CNN is running a story on a gay guy. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. CNN is not gonna. Honestly, I'm surprised CNN is not covering this. Considering it being a white guy on top of it, I'm surprised CNN is not out there covering this. Fox News is usually pretty good on keeping stories that are happening, but there's really not much to cover on or report on at the bottom of the screen. I'm sure Newsmax and all of them have talked about it, which is where I get my news from. For the most part, if I'm just going to watch the news, Newsmax is where I usually get my news from. Yeah, I agree. Everybody's told me, I support the police, but, I don't support higher government police. And I really don't. I have my doubts. Obviously, there are good ones in there, but as far as the FBI, I support the local police more than I do them. I feel like the local police actually go out, do more, and put their lives on the line more, and they actually want to help people more than higher up people do, higher up officials. That's just my personal opinion. Yeah, again, as far as it being false, it very well could be false. I have no reason to believe that it's not. You know, I don't know. Stories like this, I always have a hard time doing just because I don't want to put misinformation out there, but at the same time, you know, all I can do is go by information. But when the news or people like me are putting out information that Capitol Police aren't putting out, it makes you wonder what's really happening. So, again, this man appears to have some kind of health condition, and apparently he can't afford it due to health care, which, a lot of people have criticized Joe Biden of, cutting health care or making health care mandatory and you have to pay for it. And a lot of people have criticized Joe Biden for that. Yeah, exactly. There's, the sheriffs that have come out and actually said that they will quit, and the deputies that have come out said that they will quit when they try to take guns or enforce mandates in their cities. Those are the real ones. Those are the ones that are actually out there trying to make a difference, and those are the ones out there that will actually stand with us, the citizens, and protect us when it comes to that time. Um, See, Hunt, yeah, I haven't heard. I haven't heard that, and I'm usually pretty fast with it, but I haven't heard that. So again, that's why they haven't sniped, and like I said, I gave my reasoning on that and on the police rushing the vehicle. But again, this has been going on for a while now. I mean, it's 1:41 in the afternoon. It's been there since 9:30. So I mean, it's been going on for a while. But I mean, I expect it to go on for a while. Anytime you deal with explosives, you're gonna have problems. Now, do I think Joe Biden will come out in person? Obviously not. Do I think Joe Biden will send a message? Probably not. All right. You know, do I think that would solve the problem personally? Even if this guy got a video conference one on one with Joe Biden, do I honestly think that would help the situation? No, I don't. All right, because Joe Biden is not he is not mentally there. All right. So this guy would probably start talking, about what kind of bombs he has and all this, and Joe Biden would be just lost on what he's talking about. And if this guy actually does have explosives inside of his vehicle, and Joe Biden just pissed him off, what stopped the man from, just detonating the whole thing? But again, this man has made claims to be home by Sunday. All right, it is Thursday. All right. Now, obviously, this is going to last a while you know, unless this man goes up to the police or he somehow gets out of this, which I highly doubt. But you're not going to be home by Sunday. All right? And that was one of the things he reported in his live feed, that he would be home by Sunday. No, you're not, all right? You've already made threats, so at the very least, you're going to be arrested for terroristic threats, I would believe, right? Um, yeah, Medicare is a big thing. You know, honestly, do I think Americans should have to pay for Medicare? No. I mean, we are already so in debt that it really doesn't even matter at this point. All right. See, no, I haven't seen the video feed. Michelle. So like I said before, if they do take a chance with the sniper, they have a chance that this whole thing could detonate. All right. Um, One person in the comments, C Hunt, said that if glass is broken, his truck and multiple other trucks around the city block will be destroyed and they will blow up. Um, Again, just out of what I know, even if you do take a chance with the sniper and you do hit your target, there's still a chance that he could press the button. I mean, even if he has his finger on the button, which his fingers are very close to the button, if they take that shot and they hit the target, they still have a chance of him hitting that button and several city blocks being destroyed. If they miss the target, which I'm sure they won't because they are highly trained, but if they miss, then the whole thing's definitely a done deal, and you're gonna have casualties and billions of dollars in damage. Stuff like this is hard. You got to be very precise. with what you do. And again, even as a sniper, you can't take that shot. At least from what I know from law enforcement and military experience, um, or from what I've learned from being around officers and being around military people, is that you have to wait for a actual threat to happen, or you have to wait for somebody in charge to give you that all clear to take the shot. Because if you just take the shot and the man turns out to not have explosives or whatever case may be, well then you just shot the man dead for no reason. So there's a lot that goes into play with taking a shot. Yeah, the government, the government looks out for themselves. Same thing, wealthy people, they will look out for themselves. That's just how it is. That's just how the government is. That's just how the world works. It's not what everybody wants, but no problem, Michelle. Yeah, as far as looking up to the government, it's hard, even like with the stimulus checks, the fact that they kept sending them out, that puts us more in debt. Yeah, I get people needed them, but what they should have done is just open up small businesses and took the chance there. Yeah, Michelle, things like this are crazy. But again, this has been going on for since 9:30. But again, there have been standoffs with police and states where they have had guns, no hostages, just guns, and it's lasted over a day. So I don't expect this to come to a conclusion anytime soon, unless of course the suspect decides to give himself up. That's the only way I see this coming to a conclusion soon, because, like I said, the snipers are not going to take a chance on this, and obviously the police are not going to take a chance on this. So, this is going to go on for a long time. I'm sure everybody's hyped up on adrenaline. The man, the snipers, everybody there, I'm sure that everybody is hyped up on adrenaline. So I don't expect this to come to a conclusion anytime soon. But I will keep y'all updated on this. So I don't have to go. I do have work today, but I don't go in for another 2 hours. But even at work, I will keep y'all updated if any more information comes out on this. Let me just check and see if any. Let me read your comment real quick. Um, yeah, Michelle. So you must be around my age. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess. Everything that's happening in the world really made me rethink have kids. Obviously one day I want kids, but with the world that we are in and everything happening, I don't know about bringing a kid into the world and having them to face whatever they may face, especially with stuff like this going on in the world. Um, Let me see if there's any more information on this before I get off. Let me just check real quick. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's any more information coming out right now, but again, to me this still doesn't add up, because there's a lot of information that I am reporting and that the media is reporting that Capitol Hill police have not gave out. You know, now they did say that didn't want to put out a lot of information due to ongoing negotiations and stuff like that. But again, this man appears to be upset at Joe Biden or Joe Biden's administration due to health care that he can't afford. And apparently he needs shots for his back for something. Now, I'm not sure if that would be just for pain, or if it's something that he actually physically needs to survive. But again, we'll see as time goes on. Like I said, I wouldn't believe this to end anytime soon unless the man gives himself up. But like I said before, he is saying he will be home by Sunday, which obviously he's not. Like I said before, I do believe that if he gives himself up now, he will still not be back home because he will be arrested for terroristic threats. And if he blows up the truck, well, obviously he will be dead, so he will not be home. So, only options I see is him giving himself up or Joe Biden trying to send out a message, which I don't think Joe Biden is going to do. Because, again, this man seems to be well trained on what he's talking about. He seems to know a lot about explosives. So I don't think that would be the best option. They could try to bring his wife in and have his wife talk to him, which may or may not help. I don't know. Depending on how he actually feels about her, a lot of people or a lot of men, when they see their wife or girlfriend or whatever the case may be, will actually stop and think about what they're doing. Especially when there's a fight going on between two men. Usually the wives or girlfriends or whatever the case may be will intervene to try and stop it. And again, usually a lot of men will think about what they're doing when they see them there because they don't want to lose them or be without them. No problem, Michelle. I'll definitely keep everybody updated the best that I can as more information becomes available. I uploaded a video just before this live stream, so y'all definitely check that out. And again, as more information comes available, let's bring that to y'all. But until then, y'all stay safe out there, and thank y'all for watching.